Hey athletes, Josh, what the hell am I looking at when I look at these food guides? Alright, time to talk about food guides. So, before we even begin, make sure you've seen the video on Nutrition Simplified. And if some of that doesn't make sense to you, email us, okay? If you're one of our elite members from getcomplete.net, message me, right? You have the capability of just sending me a direct message. Alright, looking at these food guides, and again, if you don't know what I'm talking about and you're on our YouTube channel, hey, go onto our website. We've got so much stuff for you guys if you sign up for our website. And again, we're talking our intermediate food guide here. So, if you've had an expert or a machine or even us tell you how many calories you need to be eating, and again, if you want to message us, just email us. We'll get back to you. Just email us your height, your weight, your age, if you're male, female, and how active you are, and we can give you a rough guesstimate. And that's exactly what this intermediate food guide is a rough guesstimate. It's a great starting point, just one step up from that simplified nutrition plan. And again, if you guys don't have the habits of eating clean or even know what eating clean is or have any idea of what a portion of protein looks like or carbohydrates, you don't drink enough water, you need to take a step back. You need to make sure you get those basics figured out before we start honing things in. So, let's say you had a dietitian or us tell you you need 1,800 calories. Well, Josh, I'm trying to lose a bunch of body fat. Okay, great. Let's go to phase 3. Now, I know it says phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, holy cow. But again, don't worry about it. You only have to pick one of those phases. Phase 3, we're talking body fat loss. Now, it's a higher protein phase, it's a higher dietary fat phase, and it's a lower carbohydrate phase. That's just going to help you burn a little bit more fat. And again, this isn't one of those programs you want to stick to for more than 4 or 6 weeks at a time. You got to give your body a chance to relax. You can't just drop a bunch of body fat and think you're going to maintain it. Do it for a month, maybe 6 weeks. Get to a certain point, and then we'll go into one of the other phases, and then we can always come back. So, what am I looking at? It tells you how many portions of protein, of fats, of veggies, of fruits, of grains that you can get, okay? So again, it's saying you need 3 servings of protein in a day. Cool. Scroll down, and it'll give you an entire list of what we consider to be a serving of protein, from egg whites to fish to beef to pork, whatever, okay? And again, you'll just do that for all of the options that are provided. So we're talking, again, proteins, fats, veggies, grains, all of them, okay? Fruits, dairy. Now, if you say, Josh, I don't really want to do dairy. Okay, great. Take one of your dairies and add it to your protein. That's totally fine. Let's talk phase 2. So phase 2 is more of a really high activity level. Maybe you do a ton of cardio. Maybe your workouts last over an hour and you're working out 4 or 5 times a week. You know what? That's what phase 2 is about. It's about giving you enough energy to be able to do that. Now, phase 2 isn't necessarily a weight loss program. Okay, it's at best a weight management program, but it is a good one to gain a few pounds if you're looking to build some muscle or something like that. And then phase 1 is where people who are just looking to optimize their health, that's about where you're going to sit, is phase 1, okay? Maybe you do phase 3 for a little bit to burn some body fat, and then you get into phase 1 so that you can kind of maintain that for the rest of your life. Now remember, this is a cookie cutter guide. You need to kind of test the waters a little bit, play with it a little bit, maybe one more serving of protein or one less serving of grain, or this way or that way is going to work better for you. Again, it's set up where it's, split by 600 calories. I mean, again, it's just to build in better habits to get you kind of eating whole foods and eating clean. Now, same deals are going to work for the 2,400 calories, the 3,000 calories. And again, it's just a rough estimate. They just have different numbers. Now, if a dietitian tells you, hey, you need 3,600 calories, great. A great starting point is double whatever it says on the 1,800 calories, okay? Or maybe if your dietitian says, hey, you need 3,600 calories, but man, we want you to lose some weight in a hurry, maybe you just do the 3,000 calorie plan. Now, we also, once you get really good habits with this, maybe you've done it for 3 to 6 months, you feel great about it, check out our advanced food guide, and from there we can adjust it upwards, downwards, by the calorie if you want, by the gram of carbohydrate. But again, let's figure out what a gram of carbohydrate looks like, or what 25 grams of carbohydrate looks like in a grain. Again, underneath the chart, it says approximate breakdowns, right? Approximately a serving of protein is going to have 25 grams of protein in it. Approximately a serving of grains is going to have about 25 to 30 grams of carbs in it. Again, we're just giving you ideas and just trying to build your mindset.